Good morning, students. Today, under the heading Formula and Function, the topic which we're going to cover is functions. Now, what are functions? A function is a predefined formula that performs calculation using specific values in a particular order. Excel includes many common functions that can be used to quickly find the sum, average, count, maximum value, minimum value for a range of cells. That is, functions are pre-designed formula in Excel to perform both type of calculation like simple as well as complex. Function saves times and eliminate the chances to write wrong formula. There are certain rules to enter a formula. That is, whenever we write a formula, there are certain rules which we have to follow. These are all Excel function must begin with equal to sign. That is, we have to put an equal to sign before before start writing any function. Second, function name must be a valid Excel name. For example, sum, average. All these are pre-designed formulas, so we have to use these only. Function name must be followed by an opening and closing parenthesis. After writing the function name, we have to put a bracket, and within bracket we have to pass arguments. So parentheses are brackets. Arguments are closed in the parentheses. For example, equal to sum, parentheses, within parentheses we have to write A1 to A5. Now this A1 to A5 is argument. Argument are the input values to functions upon which calculations are performed to find out the final values, a final result. These values can be a number or a text, etc. And we have to enclose these within parentheses. Here, few common functions are given: sum, average, max, and min, that is maximum and minimum, count, and today. Now, let's see how these function works. Sum function. The sum formula in Excel is one of the most basic formulas you can enter into a spreadsheet. Spreadsheet, that is your worksheet, along allowing you to find the sum or the total of two or more values. To perform the sum formula, enter the values you would like to add together using the format equal to sum, opening parenthesis, value 1, value 2, etc., and closing parenthesis. Now, this is what the syntax of sum function. If we want to add few values, we have to write in this way. Here in this example, we have find the total of a particular range. Here the range is starting from D6 to D10. So if we want to add these values which are given in the range D6 to D10, we have to write the formula in the formula bar equal to sum within bracket D6 to D10. By the time we press enter key, we can get the required result in the selected cell. Second is average. The average function in Excel calculates the average, that is arithmetic mean of a group of number. That is, the average function returns the average of the range value. Here is the worksheet which shows the average of the given range. Here the range is starting from B5 to D5. So simply in the formula bar we have to write equal to average within parentheses B5 to D5. This is what the argument is, B5 to D5. So when we press enter key, at that time we'll get the average of these three cells. Next is max and min function, that is maximum and minimum function. Two of the more useful yet simple functions that Microsoft Excel offers are min and max. These two functions find the smallest and the largest value in a given range. It could be a range of constant value or a range of cells. That is, max function used to find the largest value in the given range, and the min function finds the lowest value in the given range. Here in this example, just to find out the maximum of the given series, like starting from D4 to D11, to find out the maximum of this particular range, we have to write the formula equal to max. Within parentheses, we have to write D4 to D11. Now, this formula will return the value, that is the maximum out of this range. In the same way, if we want to find out the minimum of this range, we have to write equal to min, min, and within parentheses, we have to pass this argument d4 to d11. As we press enter key, we'll get the minimum out of this range. Next is count function. Use the count function to get the number of entries in a number field that is in a range or an array of number. Array and range are same thing. For example, you can enter the following formula to count the number in the range A1 to A20. So for that we have to write the formula equal to count A1 to A20. In this example, if 5 of the cell in the range contains the numbers, we are talking about the numerical values, the result is 5. The count function will count the number of elements. Number of elements like numbers, formulas, date in a given range. It just find out the numerical values, not the text. This worksheet shows the in a given range how count function works. Now here the first, in cell B5, the text value is given to us. Second, B6, again text value is there, and in B7 numerical value, in 8 also numerical value, B9 is blank, B10 numerical value, and B11 also consists of numerical value. So when we write the formula equal to count B5 to B11, it will return the result count, that is 4, because it just count only numerical values, not the text one. Finally, today function. Today function returns the current date, updated continuously when a worksheet is changed or opened. The today function takes no argument. That is, we don't have to put anything, we don't have to write anything between parentheses. You can format the value returned by today using any standard date format. Here we have written few formulas which can able to display the current date. That is, example here it is given, that is the format of today function, format of date function. Then the formula will be equal to today and parentheses. We don't have to write anything between these parentheses, and it will return the today's date.